Seems a bit high, the game audio, but I'm not sure if I'm overpowering it or if it's overpowering me. But hello everyone, and welcome to Kerbibble Gaming with Mr. Kerbibble. Sound working? Oh, hey, thanks. Received. Oh, hey, not real. Okay, just one after the other. Okay, hi. Welcome to the stream of Just and welcome to the stream of Frau Rose. So yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's Kerbibble Gaming. We're playing Mass Effect from the very first one in the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'll be honest with y'all. I've actually already been playing this on the my PlayStation most of this weekend, playing through 1 and then getting to 2. In all my spare time. So I'm not entirely sure what direction we would be taking this one. This is going to be dominating the stream, Mass Effect Trilogy, for quite a while. So I hope that you are all comfortable with watching Mass Effect. So I'm not sure if we're going to be doing Paragon or Renegade. I usually go Paragon. I'm just lurking to make sure all looked well for you. Well, thank you for lurking. Thank you, dear sweet one, lurking in the background. How dare you do the thing that everyone else did as soon as this game dropped, yes. So, I'll be perfectly honest, I don't know what direction we're going to go with Shepard. I don't know if we're going to be going Renegade or Paragon. I normally go Paragon, but we'll see. We'll just kind of get started here. Might as well start creating a character, and then we'll see where we'll go from there. But yeah, this is pretty much what's going to be the stream for quite a while. You don't like Mass Effect? You out of luck.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
These games hold a very special place in my heart. Oh geez, okay. Now, memes are great with John Shepard. As far as Jane, quote-unquote, Shepard, or quote-unquote Jane Shepard, usually I like using FemShep. Wow. Take 2. I like playing as FemShep, simply because it's just, I don't know, I find Jennifer Hale's delivery a lot more emotional, and I can take it more seriously than... I feel bad because I don't remember what the voice actor's name is for male Shep. But hey, we're gonna try a new one here. Let's do... Jump right into as a male soldier. No. If I had more people, I would do a vote. But at the same time, I guess we're just gonna stick with what I want here. So I think we'll just do custom female.
Please log in to access your profile.
Yeah, I'll do that. Wait, no, I didn't want to do Jane. Oh shoot! No, go back. I think I can go back.
Data corruption detected.
I like that they updated all this too. I like that they updated all the please confirm. Gotta go back. There we go. So now I gotta actually use my keyboard. Jane Shepard. I don't like Jane. I normally go with Apollo for most of my playthroughs. For my Paragon Shepard. So I'm trying to think of what to name this Shepard. Something a bit different. What's a word for Malice? No. Malice. I'm trying to think of a name. Just something neutral, Just, Because I feel like you should be able to name the Shepard after, you do the character creator. After you mess with the character. Let's just go with, Oh, hey. Ophelia. Yeah, Ophelia. Ophelia Shepard. Maeve. Oh, Maeve! That's actually really good. I'm gonna go back and do Maeve.
Warning. Data corruption detected. Please reconstruct.
That's...
Confirm, please log in to access your profile.
So we want... Maeve. I actually just finished all of Westworld too in the 3rd season. Third season's weird. Not a huge fan of 3rd season. There are some things about it that I liked, but for the most part it was just kind of iffy.
Confirm pre-service history.
All right. So fun things about the backgrounds is that most of these backgrounds don't really get a whole lot of extra content as far as story development. That's what I thought you were trying to say. Oh well. Hey, Maeve, actually, thank you for helping me link my thought train to that. But most of these backgrounds actually don't have a whole lot that are done. Like, Colonist has a couple of, really beautiful moments, like side quests. Spacer is fun because Spacer, you actually get to talk to your mom. You get to have FemShep's mom call every once in a while, or you get to call your mom. What are you planning on playing? Oh, hey! Good seeing you here. I have no idea. I normally play Vanguard, but I don't know. I'm not trying to punish myself either, so I'm not doing like insanity or anything like that. I think we'll do Spacer because I like the option to basically have, you know, we can call our mom. Tell her how much we love Garrus. Let's see. This is weird too, because like Ruthless is kind of a weird psychological profile in that there's like these 3 psychological profiles here. Ruthless is the only one that's like for sure the most renegade and like quote unquote evil, I guess. But then these other 2 are fairly neutral for the most part. Let's see. I like the whole Soul Survivor on a Kuz. I always like that one. You find yourself facing in the Skillian Blitz. That's interesting too. I kind of like doing that. Ruthless. I have never really done Ruthless because it's weird too. Because like, why would you do Ruthless even if you're doing Paragon? I don't know. Let's do Soul Survivor. I like Soul Survivor.
Military specialization.
All right. So now we get to this thing here. So what do we want to do? Soldier's the only one that they revamped Mass Effect in that everyone can use all the weapons. The only thing is that Soldier is the only one that can actually get specialization in all the weapon types. So you actually can get like proficiency with him and actually do extra bonus damage from all the weapons. And again, I normally do Vanguard because I like the options for the, I like the shotguns and pistol proficiency. And then, of course, I like just having that extra biotic section. I've never really been good at the other classes and much. I don't know. What's some of your favorite ones? Yeah, they get boring in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Vanguard? Vanguard does not get boring in 2. Or, well, in 2 and 3. I don't think it get, like, okay, it's like I'm playing through 2 right now. Oh, Soldier. Oh, Soldier gets boring. Hey, my message actually worked. Hey, the bot worked. Cool. Oh, Soldier gets boring. Okay. Oh, wait, no, are you saying that's what you like to play? Soldier? I don't know, like, what do people like playing? Like, do people like playing... I normally play Vanguard, but, like, what are people feeling? What's your favorite? What's your favorite class? Soldier. Oh, Soldier gets boring. I'm a sniper fan, so I love Infiltrator. Oh, okay. Well, she's a spacer, and she was a Soul Survivor. Sentinel is like a mage. Was an adept more like a mage? I don't know. I never really do any of these other classes. Engineer, adept, infiltrator. I usually went from like soldier, predominantly Vanguard, then soldier. I think I did maybe infiltrator once. Wear medium armor. But Vanguard is badass for... Oh, wizard. Okay. Vanguard is badass for a Soul Survivor. Yeah, it is. I think it kind of matches. I'm the most familiar with Vanguard. I think we'll, like, for the sake of the stream, we'll kind of stick with Vanguard just because I'm fairly aware of how they play.
Facial identification.
I do like what they did for the base face, though. I really do like that. A lot of it has been really well. I really like how most of it's been updated. But we're going to change the appearance here. And no, we're not going to do any of the presets here. We'll just kind of play around with this a bit. Wait for people to kind of come in, or possibly just, let's see. Yeah, kind of, no, that's all right. This one, like right, where is it? This one is just sickly, like sickly pale. Oh wow, they have a lot of really cool. Wow, they really updated the. I didn't fully explore all the skin tones when I was actually playing in my on the PlayStation. I love the face update, but the second you get off of the main Jane face, it goes potato comparatively. Oh, I'll start an engineer. Oh, cool. Yeah, like that's the thing too. Is it like how do I do? Because John Shepard and Jane Shepard's main face is not something you can achieve in the character creator. It is something that they purely made like as the quote-unquote canonical versions of either male Shep or femme Shep. So it's just like, oh, okay. Complexion. Yeah, she moisturizes, of course. That's why she's got that smooth skin. Head. Does she have a thick neck? No. Or ostrich neck. Some of these sliders don't even really make a whole lot of sense either. Face size. Okay. Kind of a rounder. Nah, let's turn on the face a little bit. Cheek width. Let's see. Cheekbones. I think it's because my smooth skin, I can't see exactly most of the changes that are occurring. Okay, cheek gaunt. Is that actually... Did I do any cheek... Is there cheek gaunt? Oh, whoa, there it is. I can see it right there. Oh, God. Actually, my cheekbones, I probably should... Oh, there we go. Now I can see it. Get rid of them dagger cheeks. Yeah, let's get rid of that cheek gaunt, too. We don't want too much of that. Ear size. It really depends on, like, what we're thinking for hair, I think. Let's look at hair. Let's see. Actually styles hair. Nah, never been a fan of the shaved shepherd look. Or was it? There was a new hair that I wanted to do. Me and Rose, actually, since we're kind of both playing through the original Mass Effect. I love how the cheekbones translate in Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 1 had that puppy all the way to the right, and it didn't look bad. Mass Effect 2 made her look like a botched face filler happened. Woof! But there was a hairdo in here that I wanted to do that actually looked pretty good. Yeah, I wanted to do this one. Like we did this one for the one that we're playing through right now. I think this is like a hairdo that's from like Andromeda. Because I think this is new. I don't think this is actually one. I'll go back to that. There we go. Yeah, that's good. I like that. It's like an Amelia Clark eyebrows here. Let's Amelia Clark has severe eyebrow game. Hair color. I also like that they did allow you to have like more colored hair. That was cool. I don't know if it'll do purple. Maybe purple for Twitch. Yeah, the braids are from Andromeda. Okay. Nice little nod, I guess, to it, even though it wasn't that good of a game. God, I gave up hard on that game. Yeah. Oh gosh, we're like channeling a little bit of Autumn Ivy here. Go back. Alright, so eyes. It's like the eyebrow. It's like the eyes shift around. There we go. Eye height. I'm kind of liking how she looks for the most part for the eye height. I might reduce her cheeks a little bit, make it a little more gaunt actually going back. Oop, stop turning your head that way. Brow depth. Go. Iris color. I really like that blue. And eye width. But eye depth. Like, want to make sure, like... Oh, look that way. Keep looking that way. Okay, so let's actually look at... So... Let's move her face. Cheek width. Cheek... okay, so this is kind of looking alright. Jaw. I want that Brienne of Tarth chin. Chin depth. Chin width. There we go. I want a full-on square chin here. Jaw width. There we go. I'm liking how this is looking. Nose. Oh god, that's my nose. No. Let's see. It's one of those things too where, like, from the side you go, hey, it looks pretty good, and then you turn to the forward camera and you're like, ah, we look, I'm strong in this house. Yeah, we do. Nose height, nose depth. Nah, I think this works. I'm the one that hits on Garrus. Garrus doesn't hit on me. Okay, so back up. Makeup. Makeup. Nah, we don't need blush. We also don't need, like, yeah, we don't need. It's very subtle. Actually, nah, we don't even need any of that. I mean, I will do some eyeshadow, though. Ooh, that pops! And of course, scar. Kind of like the scar we already have, but let me see here. What else we got? Forgot, like, kind of going through the options. I wish that they could implement stuff like Fallout 4. He's got to make his calibrations. Very specific calibrations. I'm a thirsty woman. I think we have that scar for... Let's see. Subtle. Yeah, I kind of like this one. This one's actually pretty subdued, but also pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna finalize.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Another thing I wish that they would do is that, like, I wish they would allow you to do facial reconstruction at any point, at a certain point, you know? He's gotta save the shot before he pops the heat sink.
Identification confirmed.
Well done. So we want off legendary mode. Yeah, we'll do that. Defensive subtitles on. Yep. So I think I already did all. Yeah, we'll do that. Coolio.
Well, what about Shepard?
Shut up, Udina.
She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Fuck you, I'm perfectly fine.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Oh. In the year 2148, explorers... Wow, they're like explorers. Explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. The decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis of this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space. Oh, fuck, I forget. Damn it! I'm not a speed reader.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Dr. Chuck was. Oh, Jenkins. No, Jenkins.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
Presley.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
And I'm just gonna settle into my chair here. I am ready to be streaming, playing Mass Effect for quite some time. Welcome all to Mass Effect! Yeah, that's the hero shot.
Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
What a wonderful way to travel. By interstellar gun.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment.
I legitimately thought
So you
that
hate
Nihilus was going to be like a teammate at some point, because
Remember
when
to
this
zip
first
up your
came out, I
juicer
was like,
on the
wait a
way
minute,
out
is
of
that the
the
Tyrion
bathroom?
guy? Like,
That's
what would I do
good.
wrong?
I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid.
The council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
That's one error that I have, or one glitch I've been noticing for Mass Effect Legendary Edition, is that sometimes the dialogue will be cut off every once in a while. Like in mid-speech, or like the very end of a speech. I've only had 2 crashes playing on PlayStation, and one really bad bug, and then one bug that was a little annoying. But overall, I've been enjoying the experience, so...
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Man, look at that. Press that button. Yeah. Nope, that is not the right button. My game is trying to tell me that, like, here's the correct buttons you need to be doing. Okay, I'm just doing that.
We're getting dragged right along with him. Relax, Wesley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer. Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I got a pretty funny glitch that got me full Paragon by pure accident. Oh, yeah, I was actually probably tempted to maybe do that glitch, because I heard about it. They still haven't patched it out to get either full Paragon or full Renegade. Like, there's a glitch you can do on Noveria. The desk pop in the ship.
Sounds like you don't
Like, your
trust
desk
our
popped into
Turian
the ship.
guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Well, you
But
did.
You have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson...
Okay, so the auto messages are actually working pretty well then, looks like.
Spectres are elite operatives, top
I was trying to make sure that they weren't too frequent, but also not too infrequent either.
On a shakedown run. It doesn't add up.
I just got it yesterday out, not Noveria. It was on a random planet where you have to find which monkey... Oh! Okay. Really? Interesting. You pulled your gun, just pop one off. Everyone has done it. Stealth
What do you know
systems.
about the stealth systems?
What's up, Boingo? The Queen of... Hey! Wait a minute. Is this who I think it is? Is this who I think it is? I think I know who this is. Queen of Darkness, welcome regardless. I'm thinking they're people that I know, but who knows? I got 8 Paragon every time I clicked space on the monkey. Never gave me the module, but I got all the points. Really? Weird. I didn't get anything like that.
For what?
Damned if I know.
I already know like most of what he's going to be saying and everything, so...
I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of...
God, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing here. I have no idea if I'm going Penegade. Yeah, it's me, Twitchy. That's what I thought. I had no idea if I'm going Penegade or Renegon.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel.
I might just go with what I feel is natural, but I don't want to get cheated out of my dialogue options.
Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command.
Welcome to the stream, though.
Just to observe shakedown runs.
Queen of Darkness.
Looks like he's expecting some heavy action.
Sounds like a Boston person saying Queen of Darkness. The Queen of Darkness.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't...
That'd be vain as fuck, but yeah, I guess.
Do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something...
No, it's the Queen of Dorkness. Because I am an edgy dork. Yes, I know. I picked up on that. God, I don't know what direction we should be going. Like, I might be Paragon for certain people, but like, I ain't tolerating racists on the ship. Like,
Info's on a need-to-know basis, Presley.
there'll be no racism on my ship.
Understood, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal.
Oh, Jenkins.
Your real action usually ends with
Paragon for Team, Renegade for everyone
in the
else.
infirmary.
Those blue bitches need to eat shit. I will say again, like, I don't mind Yasari as much. I don't hate them either. I do think I love that, except Ashley. Yeah, no, Ashley. No, fuck Ashley. Ashley can get spaced. Nuke Ashley. But like, that's the thing, is that I liked that the Asari got their comeuppance in Mass Effect 3, because it was this whole thing where like they kind of were all high on their high horse of like, we were the first ones that found the Citadel, and and then it's like, turns out that the only reason they got there first is they had one of the more advanced things on their world, and it kind of screwed them over because of it. There we go.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up and we're done.
I know how things work.
Oh, I don't want to do what Dr. Chalk
I've
was.
seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain.
Yeah, those
He's not
shitmongers
afraid of
deserved it.
combat. He knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment.
I mean, if I can exploit that one glitch on Lavaria, like, that would be great. I don't have to worry as much.
On a cruise, everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
He did screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well
Every
respected
bitch is
by
a
the
goddamn.
Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space.
Every Banshee is a nope to me.
They don't always get on well.
Flat out nope.
Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War.
Again, I don't mind most Asari. I really don't. Most of the Asari characters I'm actually pretty okay with. I like the one voiced by Claudia Black in Mass Effect 2. I actually like Liara. She's cute in her own right.
All by himself.
Matriarch Beneznia, of course, is interesting.
What do you know about
I think it's just
Spectres?
the majority of like the other Asari that are like villains. They come off as super bitchy.
They usually work alone.
Your shepherd looks weird. How dare you? My shepherd is a queen.
They're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations.
Stop
forced
bringing
to
it up,
survive
man.
Unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Yeah, we'll just do some.
50 Marines died there, Jenkins.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to
Gotta get
offend
some of the
you.
renegade points here.
I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
Ah, Jenkins, you red shit bitch. I think it's hilarious that if you do a New Game Plus, Jenkins is like level 60, same as you. Like you can actually spend the time to level up his abilities if you truly wanted to. But he gets like all the skill points and everything like that. It's hilarious.
Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
She kind of reminds me of Evan Rachel Wood too. Like I like strong chin, like that. I forgot how hot Dr. Chalk was. Hey, yeah, you don't doubt on the Silver Fox. Dr. Chalk was.
Big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But
I love how it's like Dr. Chalk was. I forgot how hot Dr. Chalk was.
Even paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
There we go. Got some renegade points. I'm gonna try to be like, again, I'm gonna go with my heart with most of like the dialogue involving certain squad members, but I'm gonna try maybe to lean a little more renegade maybe in this playthrough. Like, I want to be natural with my decisions. Like, I don't want to be full on like nutso, but
Will give us a chance to talk.
I know, right? Double entendre.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
Oh, dang, cats are
It's more
fighting.
than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
That does sound like a threat.
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really.
I do think that also, like,
mission
the
is far more
the
than
lighting does not do Captain Anderson very justice in this one, in Mass Effect 1. A little less of a problem in 2, but 3 apparently it does look a lot better because, like, you know, updated models and stuff. But the lighting, I do think, actually, the updated lighting does actually hinder certain characters and scenes in some instances.
I already figured that out.
No, we
We're
didn't.
making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed.
Like, all this guy's all up in your face and he's just dead in like 5 minutes. Well, again, I thought when I first played this game that Nihilus was supposed to be actually like the Turian squad member because I wasn't paying attention to some stuff, and I thought that I did something wrong when I first played this mission.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander.
Yeah, lighting in old models is hard, yeah.
On a need-to-know basis.
But hey, has the illustrious Keith David.
Unearthed
So I can forgive that.
during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Gotta get them codex.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains.
Utina is frightening. You see him the first time? The lighting is so jank. Oh, yes, Keith David talked dirty to me.
This is big, Shepard.
Oh, yes.
The last time humanity made a discovery like
I would...
this, it jumped our
For
technology
almost
forward to
anything that has any kind of like vocal anything, like whether that's like an AI I'd have when I'm like 80, or potentially, you know, like Siri, quote unquote, like if I had a Keith David option, hell freaking yes. Just default Keith David on everything.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
I mean, I can agree with that.
Improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to...
Like hell he is.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping...
Yeah, she kind of reminds me of Evan Rachel Wood. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on a...
From the side, not so much.
You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this.
We're gonna get some snacks. Yeah, get them snacks.
Skills for myself, Commander.
Also, you're at 69 followers. This is an auspicious sign. Yeah, I know. I've been stuck at 69 for quite some time. It's been in some ways glorious, but in other ways, all right.
to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50.
Maybe that's why no one's following me at this point, because they don't want to change it.
Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
My VTuber friends are playing Overwatch. This is way more interesting. Okay. Glad to be of interest, then.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
That's a thing I've been noticing has been happening a lot, is VTubing. Apparently you can, what is it, Adobe Character Animator or something. You can actually rig it up to basically make your own VTuber identity and stuff. Overwatch still exists? Yeah, it still exists. I stopped playing it because I got sick and tired of Blizzard's political bullshit, and also just like what they were, like literally their political bullshit, like involving with Hong Kong, and then also just in general a lot of their decisions I wasn't really a fan of.
Why is this beacon
I was really angry for Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Even yours.
Yeah, I might dabble into VTubes at some point. Yeah, you totally should.
We'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small...
But yeah, Blizzard is a dead company now. Yeah, it makes me sad because they used to be one of my favorite companies. They used to produce a lot of stuff I loved, but now it's just like, God, they're a shell of their former selves.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable...
Same thing with BioWare, to be perfectly honest.
Raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean...
Activision put a bullet in there. Yeah.
...of attacking an alliance ship.
Very succinct.
...the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under
pick up my drink, and then I get screwed over here.
If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Did I already? I think I did already at the beacon.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Hey, cutscene.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on
One thing
screen.
I do, like, I understand that they can't probably do is that I hate that you can't activate photo mode while you're in cutscenes. That makes sense, because, like, they have, like, an active camera, and it's, like, it may even just be a pre-rendered thing. But I just hate that you can't just, like, I don't know, move it around in certain conversations and stuff like that. Hey, it worked.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Are you into pro wrestling at all? I never got into it. I can understand the appeal of it, but also I'm not a super fan of the industry that basically supports Vince McMahon a whole lot, because he kind of screws over a lot of his wrestlers, and also he is a complete and utter shitbag. So, which is unfortunate, because like I understand like the appeal of pro wrestling, but...
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
You have a show, total cockpit. Literally, I would probably get more involved in watching and participating in pro wrestling if that dude didn't own, like, everything involving wrestling. Like, if he was gone, I would probably be like, yeah, I'll fully support this industry. I mean, it sucks, too, because it's like, I know some wrestlers, like, I know, like, I can't even name, like, one. I can know when I see them and stuff, you know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know. I'm just not too crazy about it.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Really?
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
Roger.
Survivors, Captain.
Wait, survivors?
Survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
I only asked because my Crusade army is based on pro wrestling.
Scout out ahead.
Crusade army. Are you talking Warhammer? I gotta get back into Warhammer.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
See, why is it that Renegade always sounds racist? Like, that's why I don't like doing Renegade. Almost everything that they say half the time for, like, involving certain characters and creatures, it's, like, super racist half the time.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop
This is why I hardly play Renegade. It's not because I don't like doing evil not even evil pathways, but it just doesn't work for me sometimes. Can I... No, level up.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
Oh, wait, that's... Oh, shoot, I probably... Options... Key bindings. Oh, crap, okay. I have to figure out what, Yeah... It's almost like Renegade is a bad guy. Well, no, okay, so... That's one thing that they kind of did poorly in marketing, is that Renegade isn't supposed to be the bad guy. Renegade is supposed to be like... This is a poor analogy. Like the bad cop. The crook... Like the cop that understands that, like, you gotta break a few toes in order to, like, save people and things like that. But half the actions that Renegade makes are just strictly evil. Like, they're not even like... Oh, this would have been a bad thing to do. Like, this was a bad guy. Like, there's sometimes you just purely screw over people for no reason. Yeah, the Warhammers. I'm running a thematic army, so it's pure witch cult. Ooh. And I figure pro wrestling is the premier violence and stylized performance for the modern age, so it'd be perfect to take the cues from them. Oh, cool. Damn! Yeah, but that was just poor marketing on, or poor, yeah, I mean poor advertising, poor marketing, whatever you want to call it. We want equipment. Yep. And we want... I love that I actually do like how the menu looks on the PC. More so than on the PlayStation, but... Okay, let's do that. I'm getting a friend to freely print some folding chair. That's amazing! That's cool! Oh, I can't wait, like... Oh, here's the thing, so... It's gonna be great. I can just call you Queen. Queen! Or I can just call you Dork. Either way. So, like, we're fully vaccinated now. So we should really hang out sometime, because I really do want to, like... You kept on telling me, like, Kill Team and stuff. And I really want to get back into that. No, I don't want to switch items. No. Jenkins. Are you ready? Are you ready for your moment, Jenkins? Oh, Jenkins. Oh no, something bad gonna happen? You know, I like Jenkins. He seems like a well-developed character that's gonna possibly be with us for quite a while. Jenkins, no! I'm sure he had a rich backstory. Nice. My 2-week vaccine wait will be finished in June. Nice. Awesome.
Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
Alright, well this is a...
Leave him. We need to finish the mission.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Dang, Caden. I feel like I remember Caden being a lot more, like, angry about that decision in the past. I don't remember exactly, but I feel like there was a different prompt for that. Yes, yes, Metagel. I'm not gonna do that right now. Oop. Pistols are so overpowered in Mass Effect 1. Like, there's, like, if you get the proper pistol and the proper mods, like, you don't need to do anything else. Yeah, I don't need to... Why does it keep telling me squad? I have nothing else to... Oh, I've got 3 points! Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so... Let's do that. Get Vanguard up. And let's do Sentinel. And let's do... Oh, bend my screen. Dang, I hate... Like, I need to fix this. For some reason, my laptop, this is what I used to, like, monitor chat, still freaks out on me. And locks when it shouldn't be. There we go. Apologies. Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, dude, I have a kill team turn into a board game if you want to learn. Yeah, I'd love to. Just pour some Metagel on there. He'll be alright. Just slap some Metagel on there. No Metagel for Jenkins. He can just save this for... Yes! Just save it all for Tali. I'm a slut for a good pistol, so I love how nice Aaron. Yeah. Actually, Rose was experiencing some grievances, and I totally get it. That she wants to romance Tali as a girl, but Tali isn't romanceable as a girl, so it sucks, right? It's like I don't want to play completely meme Shepherd just to be able to romance Tali. But I guess it's different for the FemShep playthrough. I always envisioned Tali as kind of being like a sister or almost a daughter in some instances. And it's always just great to kind of just like help her out and comfort her and stuff. Oh, tell me what, I'm so thirsty. Hey, I'm thirsty for Tali too. I'm thirsty for Tali, I'm thirsty for Garrus. Which again, I think is actually fitting and interesting that Tali and Garrus, if you don't romance either of them, they end up together at the end of Mass Effect 3. And I always thought that was adorable. We're gonna save. Oh, this is fucked up. Garrus is the only alien to have my heart. Yeah, Garrus sells the wound of not being able to bone Tali. But I think my one true... Yes, I know. You've mentioned this numerous times, Queen. I honestly don't mind it. I understand your frustrations and your anger. I personally don't mind it. But again, it's not, it's not my appeal that's going towards it. It's like you obviously really want that ship, or you want that. Khan's kebabs.
Gunnery Chief Ashley.
I would kill Joker given the chance. We're on a mission.
I need a status report now.
Oh man, we were patrolling the perimeter when the attack
Fuck you,
hit.
Ashley.
We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
You just left the rest of your unit behind to die?
We held our position as long as we could. The Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they...
Not my brittle bone boy.
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise.
I like Mr. Peanut Brittle.
Lieutenant Alenko and I will take care of this.
Let me come with you, ma'am. The Geth slaughtered my unit.
I'll personally throw him onto a dragon's tooth and get a better pilot. I don't know. I'm fine. Again, your grievances. I have no personal... I personally, again, I don't mind it, but...
Just don't forget who's in charge.
Understood, Commander. You give the orders and I'll follow them.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class.
Press X to doubt.
They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming.
I love that they use this line a lot. Just what I remember from history class back in school.
Cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony.
Froth's at mouth.
A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the
always turned it into a game to like try and do the immediate choice as quick as possible so that the dialogue would like seamlessly play into each other.
Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. It seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
If they were merely being truthful, they'd just say, well, just what I remember that time I surfed the wiki.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging.
Because like very rarely do I ever say that, right? Like just what I remember in history class, or just what I remember in... It's like, I would just say like, I just remember hearing about it or something.
That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but But I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
I think I already said. I think I already asked her that.
Around here.
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met.
I will say also the gameplay did significantly improve in Mass Effect 1
This guy, you'd know.
for Legendary.
Firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry, like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
Yeah, there we go. Got some renegade.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
And squad. I guess I'm used to seeing the number. I think it's at the top in the one. So, okay, so we want equipment. Pistol. Okay. And yeah, definitely like the UI more in on the PC for this. I must really like their history lessons. Yeah, 1 was jank, 3 was when it hit its stride. 3's gameplay was just really solid. In fact, 3 in general was actually a fairly solid game. It's just that ending was very sour. But I actually liked a lot of 3 for its gameplay. Like, obviously, because that was essentially what, you know, goes also into the multiplayer. Let's do that. Vanguard. Let's do some assault, and let's get that natural going here. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll just do charm as well. I want to have those options to me, right? Gotta have those options. I only played Mass Effect 3 after the ending was changed. Didn't even hear about the sour ending until after. Oh, really? I mean, in general, I was still pretty soured by the experience, even after the ending. It was changed. Oh, weird. I've got like a higher Paragon score than I do a Renegade score, even though I've gotten more. Huh. Interesting. Well, yeah. Yeah, the gameplay was spot on. Just had the ability to jump in Mass Effect 3 or Mass Effect 4 and it'd be good. Yeah, I did. There's not a 4th Mass Effect. There's not a 4th Mass Effect. What are you talking about? What are these lies? These lies that you are saying to me. There never was a 4th Mass Effect.
This is the dig
Can you
site.
move the prompt game?
The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Yes,
Hard
press
to
B.
say.
I
Maybe
said,
we'll know more after
add
we
it.
check out the
Oh,
research.
yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. For some reason, I don't know why I was like internalizing that you were equating Mass Effect 4 as Andromeda or anything like that. Sorry. My apologies. That was my bad.
Let's get moving. Williams, where's the camp?
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead.
Yeah, my first thought was that I wasn't moving fast enough or something. Squad. No, I want equipment. A little bit different. Okay, Hurricane. Sniper rifle. And let's just go with that. Let's see what we have for here. Phasic rounds. Just do that. That's fine. MEA is a side qual. MEA is a shit qual. Oh! I love it. I love that line for that. Yes, MEA was a shit qual. God, that was so terrible. I hated it so much. Absolutely hated Andromeda.
Oh god, they're still alive.
Didn't even bother finishing it. I think I played only like 3 hours of it, and I was just like, I hate this. I hate this so much. Hello there. I'm close to done. Oh, with Mass Effect Andromeda? Have you been playing that? I just fully gave up on it. I hated it. My condolences.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Save. I wonder, does the minigame change once I have a controller plugged in? I'm not sure. No, yeah, it didn't. Okay, so it still changed. Advance to the central core. Use to move around the ring. Use A and B to move inward and outward. Avoid security programs. So they did change it. Yeah, I like that more than doing the friggin' A, B, X, A, B, X, X. Like, I hate that. Yeah, I go in spurts. I'll install and play for like 8 hours, then get bored and uninstall for HD.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Well, that's telling of its game, right?
Before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide.
Oops.
They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Cool, brah.
What else can you tell me about the
Just trying to get them sweet, sweet
What happened
codex.
so fast? 1 second we were gathering up our equipment.
Honestly, the reason I wound up quitting was because of unclear quest objectives and locations. I get bored of trying to figure out how to finish it. That, I mean, so like, that was part of one of the reasons why. Also, a majority of the characters I just did not like. The writing I was not a fan of. I didn't like the modeling. I didn't like how glitchy it was. That basically BioWare was forced to develop on the Frostbite engine, which is mostly for like shooters and stuff, like first-person shooters. I think it was like their engine, like EA's engine for like Call of Duty or something. I don't know what it was. But it was, yeah. It's bad. It's bad.
Before the attack.
Didn't like it.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
Yeah.
We have unearthed the heart of evil.
Oh dear.
Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I'll be clear, I do not condone this. Just trying to get them renegade points.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Jeez.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
Might have been. I punched
You can't
them.
just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time till he did something crazy and dangerous.
In his defense, he's not wrong. No, I know. He basically, it's very, very prophetic. I suppose you're right that you just flat out knocked my coworker on his ass.
Good luck, Commander.
Just struck a man that was clearly having some anxiety issues. Again, just trying to get some points. Like, I do not condone this. I think I'm not gonna go full renegade for certain things. I think we may end up screwing ourselves out of certain decisions, possibly. Maybe even for Mass Effect 2. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. Just because there are certain renegade actions I just don't like. I think are kind of douchey. Because I don't feel like a badass for some of the renegade actions. I feel like an ass.
Saren.
I've never done Renegade. I don't know if I can handle the meanness.
This isn't your
I mean,
mission,
I've done it where I've I played through
doing
Renegade. I've done like Paragon then Renegade for like certain playthroughs. I've probably played through the trilogy at least twice for Paragon and Renegade. But I've played through like Mass Effect 1 and 2 multiple times. And there are just certain Renegade actions, or Renegade things. I'm just like, I don't think, like, this is not, this feels like I'm an evil, this feels like I'm evil, like a villain, not actually like, I don't know. It just didn't work. Didn't gel well with me. And I love this. I love this. No warbling. I can just use sniper rifles. This is amazing. Get your ass out. Get your ass out of the way. Of course, I also forgot that the friggin' like thing is like whoop. Overheats quite a lot. Yes, become one with the rock. Yeesh. I will admit there are also some certain Renegade actions that are good to do, just to make it a little bit easier for you for certain things. But the way you do them are sometimes a little bit nefarious. Again, I just... It's a weird tonal shift sometimes, I feel. It doesn't always work. Okay, let's go here. And I am actually really happy that this minigame is not the one that's on the consoles. I like being mean, but I still avoid the Renegade options that lack our rewards. Like a true Renegade. I don't know, like there's just, like there are certain things that just don't make sense to me as a character for what I'm trying to do for Shepard sometimes. When I'm doing Renegade. They obviously, like, they can't do one-to-one of the decisions I would make if I was to be playing as a, if I was in that situation as a Renegade. Oh, hello, bot. Yes, I can kill you. Yes. Goodbye. I need to start, like, a separate page of, like a kill count, because I want to do that. Like, bots banned. I want to do that, actually.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Nobody moves a muscle until we know who you are.
Stop right there.
Nice going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
It's okay. We're all on the same side here. We're just farmers. We've been hiding ever since that ship first showed up.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They wasted. Were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Oh yeah, the tonal, yeah. But that's something also you have to be careful too with Paragon. Is like, why is Paragon always like, I want to bang the person I'm talking to? I actually messed that up actually on the PlayStation. I was just trying to talk to Caden, and I asked him a question, and then I got to the point where it was between Liara and Caden. You know, they approach you going, "Which of us do you like?" I'm like, well, obviously Liara, right? I'm sorry, Caden, dude. Like, whatever, man.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
I will say though, in that scene when you're playing, when you're doing it, and Ashley, like you're a guy, and Ashley approaches you, Ashley's just a vindictive bitch if you don't pick her.
What else can you
and
tell
is
me
like constantly teasing you of like, oh, I guess you like girls and shit. It's just like, yeah, fuck you, Ashley. Like, Ashley's just in like, that's the thing. When I was a teenager when the game first came out, I was like, yeah, I gotta romance the girl, so the human girl, right? But then, and I think the only reason I did it too is that like, she actually does a lot of DPS. Like, Ashley's actually really valuable as like a soldier character. She does a lot of damage. but
tearing right through my
just as a character herself, when you actually look at her, you're like, you're kind of terrible.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use.
Yeah, it happened right there. That glitch happened. The audio kind of cut out for a second.
Handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
You holding out on me?
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
No, wait. I just remembered. I just had it in my pocket. You might as well take that too.
Good. Like, give me your wallet.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't.
True renegade is which waifu kills the hardest.
Would you rather be a snitch or a corpse?
It's like, jeez.
Powell. His name's Powell.
No honor among thieves.
That's all I know, really. So let's try to keep things friendly from here on in, okay?
I have to go.
I have to go. After I just shoved a gun in your face. Oh, we didn't do anything for Caden. So let's do Sentinel there. Do more throw, and we definitely want more decryption. Get to electronics. We're not going to be using Ashley, so fine. We'll just do the assault rifle. There. Not going to be using you. Equipment. Oh, it's actually... I'm not using assault rifle, so... Shotgun. No. Is there another thing in here that I got? Combat sensor. That's pretty good. Well, actually, no. I want that for the pistol. I'm using the pistol more. How do I unequip that? There we go. So it's slightly different. Like most of my most of my muscle memory is kind of around the console, so I'm like looking at the way that this UI is set up, which I actually like how this one looks more, but I have to like look in different directions and not instinctively do buttons when I shouldn't be. There we go. Combat sensor. Don't need a sniper rifle. Do we have a... Nope, don't have anything for that. And we've just got first aid for that. Do we have anything else? No. Caden. Same one. Actually, you've got something, don't you? Nope, nothing for that. Okay. Cool. Coolio. I also had to remember, too, like, I was playing through... on the PlayStation, going through Mass Effect 1 into 2, and like instinctively I would just do stuff like this, you know, in 1, just like take out my gun, just do that when I was bored, and I forgot that like in 2, no, there's actually ammo clips. I realized like, oh shit, I shouldn't be doing that. Yep, that's Nihilus, alright. Just hold on, Nihilus, just doing a few things here, just gotta get some things to save the galaxy. Hang on, bro. You're fine, right? Pretty sure you're fine. You're not fine.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Shit, man, it's making me crave ME3 multi. Hey, I'm always there if you want to play. I just unlocked my Krogan Krogan Battlemaster, so there's actually talk of supposedly of them adding in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer into the Legendary Edition. Like, and just like people that have been playing it for years just get transferred over to it. Like, I would love that so much.
Hid behind those crates during the fight.
Because then there'd be more people to play with.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon.
Of course, this might get enough people to want to just download 3 just to be able to play the multiplayer.
The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here.
We should. Yeah, totally.
Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down.
I'm sad they didn't have automatically multiplayer. Yeah, same. I mean, the original reason that they gave was that they didn't want to probably develop a whole other system of like servers and like setting it up and everything like that. But they did mention though that, you know, if this sells well, if Legendary sells well, which I think it would sell moderately okay, that they would probably put it in. I would kill him for a standalone multiplayer in the MA3 engine, too. Yeah. That would be nice.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
But hey, I am all for, like, if anyone wants to, like, get groups together to play just a couple of rounds of MA3 multiplayer, like, I'll even stream that. Like, I'll stream Mass Effect 3 multiplayer.
First that damn mothership showed up.
Because there actually are people that still stream it. But it would also just be fun to be able to play with people that are not, like, going into gold. We could actually go into gold instead of people doing mostly bronze and stuff.
Your Cole's contact.
Most people have just been doing bronze when I've tried to go back on there or something. Or they tell you to, like, hey, do you get a higher level character? Like, no, I don't. I'm trying to get this one higher so I can play it on higher levels. But
so I'm a smuggler. Who cares? My supervisor's dead. The entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Smuggling new weapons?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You're stealing
You greedy
from
bitch.
the
We're
military.
Out here trying to protect your
That's
sorry
bad.
ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
You're pathetic.
Hand over those grenades. Now.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Too many people died here for you to start jerking me around.
Jeez.
Okay, all right. There was something else. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line.
Talk shit, get hit. Holy crap.
I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Did I already ask all this? No, I'll speedrun
Tell
it.
me about the Geth attack.
Wait, they must have been inside that mothership.
How come you're the...
Wait a minute.
You survived because you're lazy?
You ditch work.
I couldn't save them. No, but...
Is there any...
Hard to believe that was
Okay,
only a
that's
few
it.
hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
I try to make sure. I'm gonna try to make sure that we actually go through all the dialogue and everything like that. I'm not gonna try to skip stuff, but if it's stuff that I feel like I've maybe already talked about, I'm just gonna do the whole skipping thing.
I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Hey, grenades. Wait, no, I want... Wait, is it still telling me that, like... Oh, she still has a point. Fine, soldier. And was there anything else, actually? Phasic, radioactive. Yeah, I like radioactive. That. There we go. Oh, there we go. High explosive. And with a pop and a lock, I killed the Geth. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to do it right now. Throw. Nope. Throw. No! Stupid friggin' depth perception, man! I think I've got overkill, don't I? I got warp. Oh, I got him. Cool. Oh, shoot. Okay. I was worried that it was going to go into that glitch that I found. Stop firing at it. Come on. See, that's a smart Geth. They know exactly what they should be doing right now. First, though, I'm gonna go ahead and get some items that I was missing back here. I think there was like a... I also love this, that now you can run anywhere without having to, like... You don't have to be in battle. It's just a fatigue thing. I love that. That was so annoying in the original Mass Effect. I gotta figure out how to get this head to fit in this neck hole. What? We should do it sometime this week. We can say, oh, we can say, okay, cool. I fear that there might be some different conversations there that I am missing, but I wasn't looking at the I wasn't looking at the chat for a second. Oh, okay, there we go.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
I still never read the book that was around Saren. There was a book around when Mass Effect 1 came out. There was a prequel that dealt with like Saren and actually like his viewpoint, how it was basically it was that whole fall from grace. Like it was he was steadily going darker and darker. Like he didn't realize it and everything like that. I heard it was pretty good. But I think it was all also about him finding Sovereign and everything like that. There's bombs!
The Geth must have planted them.
I thought there'd at least be like a minigame for these, but I guess not. I think there's a... yeah, there's not one here. Come, soldiers! Come, willing pawns, we have things to do. Oh, that's dick move. Oh, shit. Sniper. There we go. Not that bad. Where's the other bomb? It's over here. I love that familiar, like, musical cue. Like that. I'm not gonna worry about getting the weapons also, so I'm just gonna hang off on that for the time being. That's where they're weakest, is the groin. Let's see. Also, I found this out actually via the Reddit, the subreddit. I didn't know there's actually a cutscene that plays right here, like a brief cutscene. If you just go over here.
My God, it's like someone dropped a bomb.
I never found that cutscene. I never came across this.
Ship landed.
I was like, wait, what? In all my years playing this game, I never knew that there was a cutscene in this one random spot, like right here. And granted, it's not like a big thing or anything like that, but it's just like, oh, I never knew there was something there. Alright, let's get ourselves some delicious stuff from the storage locker, shall we? Yeah, I love that minigame a lot more than just simply pressing the buttons. I don't even see why that would be that hard to implement into the original edition, like, on the console versions. Like, why do we get the shitty minigame? What? I've never seen that either. Cool. How many more little cutscenes are hiding in the game, I wonder? Yeah, I know. Like, there are sometimes... I think it was, like, a couple of times that I played that there were just small little things. Every once in a while, I went, oh, I don't remember that, or, oh, that's cool. Yeah, seriously, I want this minigame on the console. Like, this minigame is a lot more fun to play than just simply waiting to play, like, stupid Simon Says, essentially. Equipment. I got a lot of... How do I mark as Omnigel? There we go. Omnigel. I don't need all these. Well, actually, I should sell these, actually, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that shotgun. It's gonna be okay. Mods. Wait, I didn't do... Did I not do the combat sensor on the pistol? Oh, no, it just was another thing I could get. Okay. Another net. Don't need to worry about equipping anyone else. We're just gonna go ahead and get the rest of these items around here, though. Yeah, but I totally found that out just by, like, I just was browsing Reddit because I wanted to see if anyone had been, like, you know, some hot takes or stuff like that. And so I was like, hey, all these years playing this game, I never knew there was a cutscene here. And I was like, holy shit, there's a cutscene there. That's so weird. Granted, also, like, I think it's one of those things, too, where, like, if you just do a lot more exploration, like, for the longest time, I didn't know that there were wall safes over here. I just immediately went to the beacon, and then I realized, oh, yeah, I probably should make sure I explore the area to get some secondary items. At least for stuff to sell, and we're like, I think that's everything. Anything else up here? I forget. No. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We'll go get absorbed by the beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
To be honest, also, I wish that they actually would I wish it would randomize it, whether it's Caden or Ashley. Because I get the reason that they're doing this is like this is supposed to be the love interest or the prospective love interest you could have. But I hate it. It's so weird having to like lug Caden out of the way. I don't know. This is weird. I just feel like I should be full-on football tackling him instead of just doing this. No, that's just not enough for me. And again, my shepherd does lift, so.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
I keep looking over here and then, like, I see that whole follow... I need to change that follow me thing so it looks a bit more natural because I start thinking it's a bot. And it's like, no, it's my bot. Oh yeah, they removed the boob shot. They removed the boob shot in here. Originally there was a flat-out boob shot. Yep. Yeah. Originally when she's walking up, it's just set... The camera's centered on her rack. But they removed that.
It was under the command of Captain
I'm not complaining, I just thought it was funny, because I know they think they did that a few times for certain cutscenes. They removed, like, butt shots and boob shots here and there. But it's found that hilarious, like, you went in there specifically to remove the boob shot. But hey, Marina Sirtis, I love you. I love you, Demona. Counselor Troy, you're okay, but I hate you, Demona. Demona, you dumbass. That's a show I need to rewatch again. It's just the last, like, not the Goliath Chronicles, the season before that, like the final season. Most of that feels more like it's just pitching pilots for, like, spin-offs.
You had us
wow, you remember way more about...
How you feel?
I've played through this game so many times. So many times. 1 especially. 2 is my favorite game, but 1 I've played through the most. I'm still gonna forget things, and I'm still gonna, like, mess up on certain things, most likely, because I actually screwed myself out of a side quest I was doing the other day. Like, you have to make sure you don't do something, you have to make sure you do a specific mission before talking to Admiral Kahoku, because you can get screwed out of a side quest.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I...
Whoa, wait, she's Demona? Yeah, Marina Sirtis, Counselor Troy is in this game, and she voices Matriarch Benezia, and that's Demona.
You had no way...
Yeah, I'll be kind to Caden. Caden was fine. Caden's fine. Actually, I've come to like Caden a little bit. I don't hate him, but I don't, like, love him either. I just think he's okay. He definitely has, like, a more compelling backstory than Ashley, or at least more, like... There's definitely more interesting stuff to him.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine.
Dang, of course.
But I detected some unusual brain activity, abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement, signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
Last time I played ME1 was long before I watched TNG and Gargoyle.
How's our EXO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal.
So hey, we got two Gargoyle alumni here.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I'll feel bad about Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Yeah, we're playing into a Kuz angle a little bit.
You did a good job, Shepard.
Oh yeah, this is just
Intel
all...
dropped the
Yeah, that's
ball,
right.
sir.
This is all the stuff we don't have to worry
idea
about.
what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
God, I love that cut. I love that haircut.
The veil in 2
I really do.
Nobody could have predicted this.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
I never saved Caden because there was a known glitch where you couldn't romance Garrus if Caden survives to ME3, but God, I hate Ashley. I'm assuming you say hate there. I hate Ashley so much. Really, there was a glitch for that. I didn't know that. I've done it multiple times on the console, and I've been able to get romance Garrus when Caden survives in ME2. So if like an ME3, like you wouldn't be able to romance... No, I'm pretty sure I was still able to romance Garrus in ME3. I hope that they fix that, because I want Garrus to be our boy, going into 2 and 3.
I don't want her on my ship.
Yeah, I don't want her on my
I'm the
ship.
captain of this ship, Commander, and I want Williams on our crew.
Well, we highly disagree with
You
this.
said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead.
Well, time to die, Ashley.
Destroyed and Geth are invaded. The Council's going to want answers.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit. Let's see here. I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things are bad. Nice is dead because I got nothing.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
If we get to that glitch in Novaria, we won't have to worry about any kind of like being not locked out of Paragon or Renegade options. But
Other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best.
I'm just trying to be natural with this, right? Like I'm trying to figure out exactly what our story is with this Shepard.
He's gone rogue.
Like she's kind of hardened a little bit from a Kuz, but also like she's still kind enough considering that, you know, she's had a decent upbringing with her mom, like her parents being in the Navy.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people.
That answer is the same for all three. Say an illusion of choice there.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon.
Also, a fair warning, you might... So in this... I'm a bit of a completionist with these games, so there will be some periods of time where we're going to be doing a lot of side quests, as well as also some Mako missions. So if you guys have any questions for me about certain things, or just in general, or you want to talk about something while we're in the Mako sections or anything like that, feel free to let me know. Like, I don't want you guys to be bored or anything, but I want you to be aware that, like, I play these games to the fullest, because I don't like skipping anything for these games. I really like playing through everything involving in them.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel.
Yeah.
We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
You're the captain, you do it. And also, don't we have, like, radios and shit? Yeah, I love that I can just run anywhere now. You still have some, like, you know, you still have to, like,
Commander,
fatigue
I'm
and
glad to
everything.
see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never
Joker!
Doesn't seem right.
No worries, I have to go planet by planet, check every nook and cranny. Yep. Okay, at least I'm not alone here.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines.
This is platonic.
Stick together.
This is purely platonic. This is purely platonic. I think Shepard does feel guilty for people dying under her command. Like, I've always done that for survivors of Akuz. Like, I liked that.
I wish I could.
It's a little stereotypical, little cliche, but I liked that about her when I played that backstory. So.
Right, it was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're unrestricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually.
Also, if it's not already obvious, the voice actor for Caden is an alumni for BioWare. He voiced Karth Onasi in Knights of the Old Republic. I'm in a action. That's not.
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, a Akuz. I imagine that bought you any post.
God, Shepard, cool a jet. Save your bedroom eyes and die like the Tyrion. Ooh!
Tell me why?
If the captain thought you needed to know, he'd tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
That's kind of top it off with the Renegade there.
Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
I'm just being civil, you know. Oh, hey, Doc.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving
Hey,
on
Doc.
an Alliance ship?
Love you, Doc.
I enlisted right out of med school.
Silver Fox.
Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
Yeah, no shit.
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
She totes sound like Bashir in an intro there. Yeah, she kind of does, yeah. Romantic, yeah. That's another show I need to rewatch again, too. I got... Crash actually said, like, he wanted to watch through Yu Yu Hakusho. There's a lot of shows I want to, like, rewatch with people, you know? Like, I actually want to experience with people and just sit down and watch with people. Again, I'm tempted to see if there's something we can do via, like, Amazon Prime, because apparently that's something you can legally do if you have a Twitch account and a Prime account, that you can actually stream, like, watching movies or shows to your viewers, and it doesn't count as, like, you can't get copyright stricken or something, like, it counts okay. I don't know if it has to be, like, original content or something, but I would love to watch through some certain shows with people on stream. It doesn't count towards analytics, but I still think it would be fun to do, because I love watching stuff with people. But Yu Yu Hakusho is a show I want to rewatch with Crash. Deep Space Nine I'd like to rewatch again, because that's a good show. Love that show. I never watched Hakusho. Really? Oh, I think you'd like it. You probably wouldn't like certain character. I'm thinking there's probably a certain character you probably wouldn't like, but I I absolutely adore that show. It's like, it was my first anime. It's also the only anime that I can rewatch over and over and over again and never get tired of. Oh, sorry. Let me just... Captain Anderson.
What do you know about Captain
But also,
Anderson?
just in general, it's just, I think it's a pretty solid anime. The final season of it is not as strong, but it's still pretty good. And fun fact, the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho is married to the creator of Sailor Moon. So, like, two of the heavy hitters of anime are married to one another. I think that's adorable.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
And some gunfinger guy. How dare you? You mean Yusuke Urameshi, the titular Yu? Yes, Hakusho is the one with Kurama, and yes, the gunfinger guy.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics
Which
now use the L3.
I would highly recommend watch the English dub. The English dub is phenomenal. It is actually one of the few dubs that, like, at that time when dubbing was a bit rough, I think it's actually really, really solid. I actually cannot watch the original Japanese anymore. Whenever I've tried to watch the original Japanese dub, I just can't. I can't get through it. I love the dub.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Did I just talk to Kate? I think
How
I just...
well do you know the
I'd never
lieutenant?
worked. Tends to keep to himself, though.
Okay, I just...
Maybe
alright.
because
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'll be careful with that. Hey, Ashley, I'm gonna shit on you now.
After what happened to Jenkins, the crew could use some good news. They'll be glad to hear you're okay.
Why are you
You're not
here?
assigned to the ship. Captain Anderson had me transferred to his command. Must have figured I knew what I was doing.
You have a problem with me, Chief?
You questioned my competence through the entire mission.
Best way to stop that is to show me you're competent. But I don't remember inviting you to come back to the ship with us.
You didn't. Captain Anderson did.
Oh, this might give me some Paragon. I might as well do this.
I think we got off on the wrong foot, Williams. Maybe we could start again.
I'm not one to hold a grudge. I think we're all looking to put Eden Prime behind us.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead soldiers.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. I watched some part of Tournament's great. My cousin, some bomber guy, and a dude with a giant axe. Those were the only two episodes I've seen. Oh, you definitely... The Dark Tournament arc is the tournament arc of all anime. It is amazing. I'm going to show you, Ashley, about your... No! No! You go straight to whatever demented, horny jail you have. Oh. Oh no. Mission failed.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You invited me!
It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
I'm not looking for a shoulder to cry on, Williams. Just stay focused on your job.
Understood, ma'am.
I'm trying to think of, like, the lore reason we would have for hating on Ashley. I think, like... I think the way that we're going to project it is that she, like, Shepard is projecting her loss of all the soldiers she had under her command on Akuz onto Ashley. Like, she's expressing self-hatred here. But it's not until, like, you know, she tries to be a little bit more calm and concerning, and it's basically like, hey, I'm sorry about this. Hey, let's get off the wrong foot, everything like that. But essentially then, like, you know, she starts to maybe, like, get to know her a little bit more, and she realizes, oh, you're kind of a dick and racist. Sorry, one moment here. Sorry, just double checking something. Also, head and neck are now one, thanks to some hair shaving. Your Your best friend growing up was Tyrion. What? Oh yeah, you're saying like my best friend was Tyrion growing up. Oh, hair shading. Oh, you're commenting on your models. Queen, you're confusing me sometimes. Okay, so brief announcement. Just want to make sure that everyone's clear. I'm going to be stopping at about 8 o'clock or so, just because I realized there's some stuff I would like to take care of, and normally we're going to be streaming. Normally going to be streaming longer than this, because one, like, I like playing Mass Effect, and it's not to say I didn't love playing through Spiritfarer or anything like that, but I would like to actually play through a little bit more of this game, you know, because we've got a lot of content. Like, I think, like, touching on everything, it takes like 26 hours or so to like do all the side quests and everything like that. So, you know, just a brief announcement about 8 o'clock or so.
Timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Also, if anyone has not already checked it out at the point, there is a real-time podcast, real-time play podcast, called Mass Effect Adventum, which is where a group of friends play through a D&D 5e version of Mass Effect. There's actually been some people that have developed a way to play in the Mass Effect universe with D&D 5e modules. Yeah, it's pretty entertaining. It's sometimes a bit awkward, but I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the story so far and the characters. So if you haven't checked it out already, you can check out the Mass Effect Adventum podcast, where they actually do like vocal stuff on their voices for characters that voice Turians or Volus or, you know, Solarians, and it's pretty entertaining.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
They recently did a one-shot called Oops All Krogans, where they all created Krogan characters and played through a one-shot. So I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm very excited. Oh. Also, I'm not a fan of that new loading screen they have for that. No.
This is an outrage.
Oh dear.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony.
Oh no, Dina's angry.
The Turians
So sad.
have found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of a
So another fun fact too, the council members here have names in the subtitles. However, in Mass Effect 2, they just strictly call them like Asari Counselor, Solarian Counselor, Turian Counselor. And really only the Solarian Counselor, or at least someone that works for Solarian Counselor, comes back. The rest of them don't actually enter into the games at all, really. So I get, like, the names are kind of not important, but it was nice to have for them to actually have character, you know?
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres.
Fuck you, man.
A mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the
Sounds
job
awesome.
done.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
My favorite bit is they introduced a guest character that played an Elcor, and I love the guest character because essentially, like, he had not only the voice of the Elcor, like they actually had the vocal filtered on him, but he also looked up like a bunch of like common things to say for like disgruntled greeting or it's like that, so he could do that stuff. It's great. Back. Oh.
And that's why I hate politicians.
And yeah, that's why you hate Ashley, because she's racist. I mean, I don't know. So like, how old is Spec? Let me look at the codex. Because let's see here. Oh yeah, they don't give you like a timeline in the codex. That's right. Because First Contact War was like only... Oh god. I think the First Contact War was only like 60 years ago or something like that. So I don't know if my best friend would be a Turian. I think maybe because like she's a spacer, she's met a lot of Turians. So she probably met like teenage Turians and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that would kind of... That'd work. Yeah, I really want that. I hate that that minigame is not in the console version. This is actually a lot more enjoyable. I hate just sitting there waiting for the buttons, because I get into my own head of like, did I press X or something? Or like, oh, I'm going to press B now or whatever. So, let's see here. We're going to probably be... Let me see. Let's go back here.
Hello there, human.
Sincere apology.
But I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong.
It's funny too, because like you think that Elcor are actually fairly slow moving, but then they actually establish that these fuckers can move really fucking fast in like 3 and like also some other lore. Like they're just these big fucking honk boys. Like don't mess with those boys.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to...
Because I think like they actually established... No, it might be that in Mass Effect 2 or is it 3 that there's a Hanar Spectre, or I think it's like just only in the movies there's a Hanar Spectre or something like that.
I am Ambassador K.
Back again, welcome back again.
Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feeling.
I actually like the... I've got my headphones on right now. I think that they actually kind of boost the...
Why do you bother?
They did like some equalizers or EQ on the voiceover, because it actually sounds a lot clearer. Elcor is so cool. I wish you could see their home world. Yeah, there's a lot of things I wish we could have done, like... Because truth be told, when I first heard about Mass Effect, I was actually hoping for a Solarian teammate in the first game. Or just in general, it'd be nice if there were some NPCs that you could interact with more, like on a personal level, like they had like a good thing that they could do for you or something, I don't know. Someone you could talk to more.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming.
I always thought we could get a Batarian. That'd be interesting. A rogue, like a kind of a rogue gunslinger. Yeah. Like I think that's one of the things I also just didn't like. There's a small thing I didn't like about Mass Effect 3, in that 2 is still my favorite out of all of them. 2 had the most people for the suicide mission, and because of that there was so much character packed into your crew, and I was hoping for more companions that you could actually like go in and out with 3, but they brought it back to 7 companions you can have, not like there's 12. There's a total of 12 characters you can interact with and have fun with in Mass Effect 2.
What do you do here?
I think I already did this. Yeah, I already, yeah.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
I'll talk to Din. Because I love the little Volas too, little doughboys. Little pudgy
Earthclan,
bastards.
You are in the wrong place, I think.
Rip Thane. Rip
Your
Thane.
ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I like Thane. Yeah.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earthclan?
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earthclan.
Okay.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing
I always imagine the Volus to look like naked mole rats under the suit, probably just from the way their name sounds.
However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society,
Dang, Queen.
we still do not hold a seat on the council.
Yeah, Volus do kind of look like little things, like, you know, little rats.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earthclan will be invited to the council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the council. All but the Earthclans, it would seem.
Dismissive.
Okay.
Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue?
I do find it interesting that, like, they don't allow, because the Volus were instrumental, like they said, in establishing the
What is this place?
the first intergalactic, like, do the economy, for the intergalactic economy, just standardizing, like, the dollar. Like, how would they not be able to get, like, some kind of council admittance for that, right? Like, the Turians provide, like, the basic military for the council, for the most part, but the freaking Volus made it so that people could actually, you know, spend money to the other cultures.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder.
Bit weird they wouldn't let him into the council like that, though.
Humans are new to the Citadel.
Considering, like,
The
how
council
influential
has
that
granted
is,
you
right?
Great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
I mean, without the the Krogan, the council races would have been wiped out by the Rachni Wars. I think they would have been would have had a rep too. Yeah, you would think. However, like, that's also kind of messed up when you actually think about what happened with the Krogan. Is the Krogan weren't spacefaring yet when they were picked up. The Solarians and Turians, they found the Krogan and were like, hey, there's these murderous lizard boys that are all for war and genocide and shit. Maybe we should, like, bring them into space, strap them with weapons and nukes, and just point them in a direction and tell them to shoot. And then as soon as they were done with them, they didn't even really, I think that they didn't even really appreciate their culture. They didn't understand what they had basically brought up from a planet that hadn't developed space travel yet. That they basically took essentially people from, that'd be like taking soldiers from, like, our age. Yeah. Well, because, like, they had nuclear winter and everything like that, so they weren't, like, they weren't, like, unintelligent or anything. But, yeah, they basically were just like, hey, we're going to use these soldiers, and then they didn't bother to learn about their culture, really. They're just like, hey, these guys are strong, they've got high regeneration and everything like that, let's bring them up here, let's make them fight the Rachni. and they didn't really understand that the Krogan, similar to like Klingons and stuff, is that like they need to fight. They need to be able to have places to conquer and stuff like that. Like, yeah, there's some diplomacy associated with it, but that was on the council for fucking up, for not basically looking at the Krogan and going, yeah, we should have probably looked at this more before we just fully ascended a race into space. Yeah. Cave on shotgun. So looking at the time here, we're approaching 8 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and save. I would like to thank you all for tuning in for the beginning of what is going to be dominating our stream, or my stream. Why am I saying our? Well, hey, it's all our stream. It's going to be dominating the stream for the next, good lord, for quite a bit of time. We're going to be playing through the whole trilogy with Ophelia Shepard, most likely. But again, you can check out the Kerbibble Gaming YouTube channel where we've got highlights of the Nuzlocke that we streamed last year, steadily editing those, as well as also the Kerbibble VODS channel, which we are going to be uploading VODs of the previous stream, and that's where I think that these are going to be going, so that if you did miss a stream, you can really go back there. Be sure to give those videos a view, a like, a share. It really does help up with the analytics and also the algorithm, so I can kind of make this grow a little bit more, because one thing I have learned from this past year, I really would like to work from home more. And if I could work from home doing this, that would be amazing. You know, being lucky and all that. But again, thank you for the time, for stopping in, and as I've been trying to say, whatever time it is for you, morning, evening, or night, I hope you're having a good time. Thanks, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.